Good day. Reed here. Thanks for joining me again on my little pre-morning walkabout at Orchestra Farm. And I'm leaving my house today. I was grabbing my saxophone. There's an open mic tonight that I'm planning to go to. Kind of stretch my social limbs a bit more. It's been almost feels like a reclusive summer. And with that, my 2-year-old son saw the horn and was like, oh, play it. And I'm getting ready for work, so I don't really have time to play, and packing it up. And he's like, I want to come. And I was like, oh, that would be both great and, because of all the different timings in the day, not possible today. And that feeling of like how wonderful it is to have people in your life who support you and want to see you shine, even at the age of 2. And with that, I continue this feeling sense of like, how am I bringing my unique offerings to the world? If you're still watching at this point in the video, you're beyond the average viewer of the channel, and so I want to say thank you. And thank you for subscribing to the channel and liking the video. All those things help me out a bunch. And, the musics that I create are definitely unique. Now, I'll be doing an acoustic performance tonight, so that's one level of uniqueness. And I'm thinking of actually doing a new album. Oh, there's a bird in the elderberry here. Oh, it just went out of view of the camera. There's the elderberries. And thinking about doing another album, which I'm tentatively calling Naked, from that standpoint of like a strictly acoustic album, more just solo instruments, no layering of things. And it's also because I'm feeling that way like in myself right now. I actually have a different album project that I'm working on, that I'm about to start sending out to some other musicians to see if I can get some distance collaborations working on. So we'll see when that finishes up. And then a recognition of like, most people are paying for music via their streaming service, or maybe by being on YouTube. And therefore, the revenue from that does not trickle down to the musician, to the artist. And as a painter, oh God, seriously, I'm not sure how anyone does that other than to go through the method of chumming up some college professor who's really in the business and going that whole route. And then being an author, that's just as crazy a thing. Especially since most of my works fall in the poetry category. So I was listening to this guy and he was talking about this notion of your music's not your product, it's your marketing. I'm not sure that that's actually the case either. I think these videos are the closest thing to marketing that I have going. And this piece of, because I'm going to work, I'm wearing my work costume. Spoken about these things in past videos. And this recognition of a lot of my life feels like it's segmented. It's parceled out to different aspects of me. That I even saw one of my, I'll call them a client for lack of a better term, in town, and I was with my kids, and so I had a completely different outfit, costume on, and they totally didn't recognize me at first. Even with this great tusks that I got going on. And that notion of for you, the audience out there, when you see me here, like, you, again, if you met me in real life, you might easily walk past me because most of the time I'm not wearing this outfit and I'm in a completely different mode of being. And how do I bridge those things? And with that, how do I take the things I'm interested in and create a better offering for you? And you might ask, well, why do you even want to do that? Well, nothing against caring for people's yards, but that's not the thing I'm passionate about. Now, when I get to do a consulting job, sure, that's a lot better. But realistically, when it comes to the earth, I'm actually interested in helping others to connect more deeply with themselves and the earth and interrelate with their artistic, creative self and an acknowledgement of our being an ecology, how much that actually affects everything. So those are some of the things I'm thinking about, along with, like, if you saw my post on Facebook today, I need to send it to the other social platforms. If you're not on Nostr at this point, I encourage that. But I'll be sharing it over there. But I don't really share my children's faces on the internet, as I want to let them have some anonymity to this whole wild thing that's taking place. But I do want to incorporate them into my life. So I like when they see me painting, which has been happening recently, and like for them to see me doing some painting, not painting, playing music. I already said painting. And in general, carrying on with things. So with that, I'm interested to hear how you might be incorporating all the different aspects of your own self in your life, or keeping them segmented, like I am with my children, or what else is going on. With that, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for checking out my music and my Bandcamp page, links in the comments. I will be getting my website up and running in a moment. I found out that it's not really running. I'm going to keep the links in the descriptions because it will function in the near future. So with that, I'm also giving away paintings. Just got to cover shipping. So if you'd like an original painting by me, I need to get some space on my wall for the next rounds. Let me know in the comments. Have too much fun.